my. This morning we came to building 63 with the intention of going up to the top for city views, and it was insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Well, okay, first off, guys, 35 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And we had to walk a kilometer from the station to building 63. So we're like dripping sweat. You can imagine like these two waygooks just like pouring sweat down. And then we go here and there's like about a 30 to 1 hour
wait time just to,
so we're like,
to get the
you know
elevator.
what, we need to cool down. So we're going with something authentic Korean. We're getting Bibim Naengmyeon, which is going to be mine, and Mul Naengmyeon for yours. So basically these are buckwheat noodles. They're served cold. Yours comes in a cold broth with vegetable, egg, and a bunch of other ingredients. And the difference between yours and mine is that mine doesn't come with the cold broth. Mine comes with Gochujang sauce. And basically the rest is very similar.
So our food is finally here. I am starving because I skipped breakfast today. So let's have a look at this perfect summer dish. I'm having Mul Naengmyeon, and this is basically a bowl of buckwheat noodles. They're handmade, and they're in a bowl of chilled icy broth. So I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's like slushy. My broth actually has chunks of ice in it, so
you
super
see that
refreshing.
ice in there, huh?
Yep.
And this is like the quintessential Korean summer dish.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll also notice that the vegetables are raw. So I have some cucumbers here, some radish, and of course it's topped off with a hard-boiled egg and some sesame seeds.
Yeah, and as a side dish, you got some bulgogi.
I got bulgogi, which is
the marinated Korean
sweet beef. I'm gonna start with this actually. And mushroom too.
How's that?
This is good. But let's move on to the main dish. So normally in restaurants they actually give you scissors to cut into the noodles, but they haven't done that here, so it's gonna be a little messy to eat. So excuse that.
You're gonna have to break it off with your teeth. Go for it.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
Super chewy, huh? There you go. There you go.
You cannot break them off with your teeth. Super, super chewy noodles.
How do they taste?
Good. I need to chew. Give me a second. So that was good. It kind of tastes like cold spaghettis, which sounds a bit nasty, plain cold spaghettis. But because it's made out of buckwheat, it has a very distinct flavor, so it's really nice. And it's also taken on the flavor from the broth. So it's like a little bit tangy and savory. So I quite like it. I'm enjoying it. I was super hot before sitting down at the table, so this is going to be a really refreshing meal. So yeah.
And you know what? Later on, you can drink the soup with a spoon.
There you go. So Sam's meal is kind of similar to mine, but slightly different.
Slightly different. Mine is called Bibim Naengmyeon, and the biggest difference between this and the Mul Naengmyeon is, of course, that I have Gochujang, the red pepper paste, instead of the broth. So that's really the main difference. The buckwheat noodles are the same. The vegetables are the same, although I think I may have slightly different veggies.
Vegetables.
I have more vegetables than yours.
And you know what?
And
you
I have an egg.
Kimchi. You have kimchi in there.
I have kimchi and I have an egg on top.
Ooh.
So my goal here is basically to mix it all around a bit. So I'm going to mix that around. Try to disperse that sauce a little.
You know what? I'm kind of jealous of yours. I really like that sauce, and I
think I got the best one. Oh, and the coolest thing is they did give me some of the cool broth on the side. Basically, I think as a way to cool down this summer.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I'm guessing this is probably not served with it normally. All right, let's try that. So I'm just gonna go in for some noodles here.
This is gonna be messy. It's so chewy. Wait and see. Oh, you took a baby bite. That's cheating. Take a mouthful.
I cheated. Wow. So, yeah, the noodles are really good, but the overwhelming taste here is of the gochujang sauce. So, man, it hits you hard.
Yeah.
It's very spicy, but man, I love gochujang. So I definitely ordered the right one. And I'm not gonna share.
So we finally found the scissors halfway through the meal.
We finally smartened up a little bit here.
Yeah.
So this is how you do it.
Yeah.
Put it in.
The noodles are so long and chewy that we were struggling. Like, it's so easy to choke on them. So yeah, you just take the scissors, snip, snip.
Not mine. I'll get my chopsticks out of here. Now this is probably not the official way to do it here in Korea. I'm sure there's a really good technique that normal Koreans would use, but this is Migook style.
All right.
There we go.
I think we can go back to eating. Are your lips burning, Sam? You're looking a little red over there.
Tongue's on fire. Like gochujang was like really potent, man.
It was spicy.
Super spicy.
Okay, so we finished our meal. We're gonna be heading up to the viewing deck on building 63 soon. But let's talk about the price first.
So it was 8,000 each, so it came to 16,000 won, 16,000 won. And that's roughly like about 14 US dollars. So really good value. I mean, this is kind of a fancy building in here. So
yeah.
But I will say that I have seen the naengmyeon and the Mul Naengmyeon for about 6,000 won elsewhere. But this still was a really good price, and the quality was excellent. So
yeah. So if you happen to visit Korea during the summer months, these are two dishes you absolutely must try.
Absolutely.